What it do, Nigga Life fam? It's your boy J-Jus. Hope each and every one of you guys is having a safe and blessed day. So yeah, definitely I got a banger today, a long awaited video that I have been wanting to do. But before we get into any of that, the review, of the Air Jordan 2 Chicago's, make sure to go catch that. As I told y'all, this was definitely my first major pickup of 2023. I do got more coming on the way, so make sure y'all stay in tune. But this is probably one of my biggest cops, of this year, starting the year off right, you know what I'm saying? But to be honest, I'm happy to have these in a collection, man. And if you want to go see the video, it will be linked down in the description section below, you know what I'm saying? Into today's video, with that being said, man, yeah, I said I got a banger for y'all, man. This video I have been longing to do because, I'm going to be, basically giving y'all my opinion on which silhouette I think is better between the Air Jordan 11 Cherries, oh yeah, and the Air Jordan 11 Cool Grays. Yes, sir. Now, when it comes to Air Jordan 11s, yeah, I know this is my favorite silhouette of all time. And seeing how Tinker Hatfield, who is a major Jordan brand designer, this is also his favorite brand as well. So definitely that kind of gave me some, clarification as to why the Air Jordan 11 is solely put as the holiday shoes, man. Now, we did have the Air Jordan 11 Cherries, which came as the holiday release for 2022, and the Air Jordan 11 Cool Grays, which came as holiday release for 2021. Now, I'm gonna give you a little bit of a backstory. So both of these shoes actually did release back in 2001. When it comes to two major silhouettes like these, y'all know Air Jordan 11s is the holiday shoe. When it comes to silhouettes like these, man, you definitely can't go wrong with them. Definitely that patent leather. I feel like Jordan 11s is the main sneaker that you could definitely throw patent leather on. Just that high cut patent leather, man, listen, that definitely do it for me. I mean, I'm a fan of all, well, not all Air Jordan 11s, but some Air Jordan 11 lows, some Air Jordan 11 highs, depending on what type of release it is. But for me personally, I prefer the high cut patent leather a tad bit more. But don't get me wrong, I love the lows too. But when it comes to the Air Jordan 11 Cherries, now this was a shoe that MJ did wear, but he actually wore during his training time with the Washington Wizards back in that 2001, 2002 era. Now, these right here, unlike the Air Jordan 11 Cherries, Jordan actually wore these on court, during his postseason with the Chicago Bulls. I know both of these aren't, OG colorways, but just the resemblance around the shoe just definitely does it for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? And personally, like, I'm gonna definitely give y'all my opinion later on which Jordan 11 your boy is, which Jordan 11 in my opinion is the best. But just had to give y'all a little rundown of the shoe. But I mean, in general, yeah, I'm gonna be honest, like, colorways on these are dope, you know what I'm saying? As I mentioned, with the Air Jordan 11 Cherries, the Air Jordan 11, the red is slightly different from the 2001. It is a more richer fabric, a more richer, colorway. And then with the Air Jordan 11 Cool Grays, you just have some different tones of gray, from medium gray to light gray to smoke gray. So, that is just something different. Now, I did mention that with the Air Jordan 11 Cherries, the only flaw that I did have about this shoe was the red sock liner. I mean, even though Jordan Brand gave us that, usually that white sock liner that we like, they decided to give us this one. Even though the white sock liner usually does tend to get a bit more dirty than the red sock liner, I just feel like that's kind of what messed the shoe, up for most people. Now, I mean, the shoe is still a dope shoe in general, but I feel like with that white sock liner being there, more people would have at least been hip to this shoe. Now, when it comes to the Cool Grays, you know what I'm saying? This shoe right here, you just have so many different hints of gray, just going around the shoe that you definitely can't go wrong. As to where on the Cherry 11s, you have like a white mesh upper, you know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, both still a dope shoe in my opinion. Definitely my favorite silhouette of all time. And seeing how we have the DMP Air Jordan 11s released in holiday 2020 is definitely exciting. But when it comes to two big silhouettes like these, as we know, Air Jordan 11, you know, releases definitely release around holiday time, and it is a big time for most sneakerheads because they want to get their hands on either this release or, you know, the cool grays. I definitely still need to get my hands on a pair of cool grays because, you know, as many times as the cool grays shock dropped or restock, I just always struck out for some reason. But not with these, man. I won these first try, but I still need a pair of cool grays. And man, just look at that patent leather, y'all. Like, man, you can't go wrong with it. All Jordan 11 patent leather hide, man. Like, that is, man, I'm hoping that, you know, Jordan Brand does give us the DMPs with that, you know, icy blue, translucent outsole rather than that icy blue outsole. But as you can see on the Air Jordan 11 cherries, I actually wore these on my birthday. It doesn't even look like I actually worn them, you know, because they're still in mint condition. But when it comes to the cool grays, man, like, the cool gray just does something for me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the cool gray is more of like, well, both of these I would say are kind of classic colorways, but I feel like the cool gray is more of a classic colorway because Jordan Brand actually wore these on court playing games in them, and you know, that's kind of what sparked the, you know, originality for the Air Jordan 11 cool grays that later on released years down the line. You know what I'm saying? So personally for me, you know, first off, stop this video if you're watching right now. I need y'all to stop this video. Comment down below right now. Let me know which silhouette you guys are rocking with right now. Are you guys rocking with the Air Jordan 11 cherries from 2022, or are you guys rocking with the Air Jordan 11 cool grays from 2021, man? Like, personally, in my opinion, this was kind of a hard decision for me because, man, your boy just loves Jordan 11s. But, you know, I definitely have my answer, and I know this is the moment you've all been waiting for. So, man, first off, comment down below what you think my answer is going to be. Like, man, hope y'all ready. But, you know, seeing how both of these, man, is clean and I love them, you know, I'm gonna have to go with the Air Jordan 11 cool grays. Like, just in general, I'm gonna have to go with the cool grays just for the simple fact that just with different hints of, you know, tones of gray, and, you know, I personally would have preferred for Jordan Brand to give us the cool grays just like how they did in 2001 with that translucent outsole. Like, that would have just made this shoe just, don't get me wrong, this shoe sold out in seconds, but I feel like that would have gave this shoe more of a pop, you know, to actually have that translucent outsole rather than that icy blue outsole. But nonetheless, the cool grays for me, it just stands out a bit more. I mean, I love the cherries, but the cherries to me, you know, it's just a shoe that, you know, you definitely got to be careful with. It's more so likely to get messed up than the cool grays, you know what I'm saying? I mean, the cool grays, you got some color in it, you know, other than when with the Air Jordan 11 cherries, that's to where, you know, you have to watch that white mesh upper. But for me, the cool grays just do it a bit more for me. To be honest with you, I did see some comments and things of that nature where, you know, I seen some stuff where a lot of people were saying that, you know, they prefer the Air Jordan 11 cherries over the Air Jordan 11 cool grays. Vice versa, I seen where some people say they prefer the Air Jordan 11 cool grays over the cherries. So I'm definitely leaning more towards that Air Jordan 11 cool gray than that Air Jordan 11 cherries. But the cherries are still a clean shoe, man. But definitely wanted to do this video to give you guys my, you know, favorite Air Jordan 11 from, you know, last year and the year before. You know, hopefully I'm gonna do more videos like this, you know, giving you guys my opinion on which shoe I think drop. I'm actually gonna do that with, you know, an upcoming shoe that will be releasing in March, you know, so make sure y'all are staying tuned for that video, man. But, you know, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below, man. Are you going with the Air Jordan 11 cherries, or are you going with the Air Jordan 11 cool grays, man? In my opinion, y'all already know which one I'm going with, but both still a dope colorway in my opinion, man, definitely. But, you know, with that being said, like I always say, you got your boy J-Jus, you got the channel, you got my opinion on which Air Jordan 11 is my favorite. And, you know, if you want to become part of the Sneaker Life fam and you have yet to, man, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We are less than, you know, a few subscribers away from hitting that 200 subscriber mark. Y'all know my goal is to hit that 1,000 subscriber mark by summertime. So definitely with the help of you guys, that would definitely motivate your boy, you know, and get the ball rolling, man. So make sure, man, to tell somebody that knows somebody to hit that subscribe button, man, because we going up from here, you know. And make sure to leave a like on this video if you found this video intriguing or you just into sneakers, man, because that's what I'm here for. That's what you guys are here for. And make sure to turn on post notifications on, because as I said, I got some bangers on the way. But with all that being said, man, like I always say, I love you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. Reach for the stars. Sky's the limit. And we out.